What's going on, Colts Nation? I'm Lawrence Owen, back with another Indianapolis Colts film room, and today we're going to go over the Colts offensive line and how they absolutely dominated a Mike Vrabel-led defensive front seven in this game. Not only in the run game, but in the pass game as well. This offensive line, who is currently been dealing with injuries all year, especially at center and at left tackle. We get our center back. Still got Freeland sitting over there at left tackle, but looked to be good enough against the best run defense in the NFL. Let's take a look and see exactly how good this team is actually playing right now. Don't forget, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time I go live or upload a video. Let's get to it. Now, obviously, the Colts ended up with pushing almost 200 yards rushing against the number one run defense in the NFL, but that wasn't the only thing this offensive line was good at. They were creating pockets for the quarterback to sit in, and even though there was plenty of time to throw the football, the Indianapolis Colts quarterbacks would sit and get rid of the ball quickly, right? Now, look, for instance, on this play right here, keep an eye on Kylan Granson here, and watch how this offensive line actually does. Now, he throws the football, but you're going to have one-on-one Kylan Granson. Had he not thrown this football early, I don't know. I mean, I would take the big body Kylan. If you watch, as he's throwing, he's coming down. Now, obviously, this is a good completion for a nice little bit of yards. Good job. But look at the pocket as he's throwing. Look at that pocket. Holy cow. Man, there's no one even near him. He could have let this ride out a little bit longer. Heck, you might have even had an opportunity down the field. Now, obviously, you could have also threw to the running back, but this is not a bad decision. Get this out to downs real quick for an easy, quick completion, maybe a first down, right? But grandson one-on-one down the sideline, I don't know, man. I might have held on, maybe pump fake this, and then, because right now, as you see, just the pump fake would have made him stop. Granson would have been by. That would have been a touchdown, guys. That would have been a touchdown. Just a pump fake. He had plenty of time to make that pump fake. Something that we might see later on if he can add that to his arsenal in the future. But right now, man, what protection. And that's early. That's when the defense was brand new right on the field. Great job. Now, Blake Freeland over here at the left tackle, we talked about it. He was the weak spot on this offensive line in this game. Cannot wait for Bernhard Raimann to get back from his concussion, because this is a play right here I feel like Raimann wouldn't have let happen. You're going to watch. He's going to cut inside. Oh, my goodness. This is the one bad play that I saw from Freeland right here, where he just let him come in, right? Not a good situation here. Not a good situation, because, as you see, he's pulling to try to draw people away, right? This is an option. Is he gonna run this way? Well, this is definitely an option. Is he gonna take off and run, or he could pass, right? With Quentin Nelson coming out here as a wham, this is obvious. This is a good opportunity. Good job recognizing, the pulling guard by this guy right here and cutting inside on Freeland. But Freeland needs to get on the side and push him right into Kelly, but he was unable to. Richardson, on the other hand, had himself a wide open downs, so it didn't really hurt that bad. And that is play design, ladies and gentlemen. That's play design. And there's a reason why that ball went to downs so quick, because he was looking in that direction, right? This is definitely an option play, right? He could have took off and ran, but he was going to downs from the get-go. Because as you saw Downs crossing over, he saw the matchup he wanted and took it immediately. Took it absolutely. There was no one there. It was a busted coverage, right? Freeland could work on that a little bit, but that was a great recognition play by number 96 on the defense. Again, we're going to see a little bit of problems with Freeland on this situation. Now, if this is going to be an incomplete pass, he's got a little pressure in his face as he's getting rid of the ball. Let's take a look. There it is. Gets beat on the inside again. And it's just an overthrow pass. Oh my, that's a touchdown. He's got him beat. That's a post route. Had he had just the opportunity, watch his eyes. Right? He's looking down the middle. He never actually looks. Oh my. Had he just had a hair second to get through to his... Because look, he's already getting pushed inside. You got the guy in the middle of the field. As soon as he comes over, right there, he has to get rid of the football. Again, if it wasn't for Freeland, Downs is open. Downs is open on a post. Oh, my, deep post at that. He'd have hit him over here. Oh, he just pump fake over here. Or move the safety with his eyes. Downs for a touchdown. He did take his deep shot, but he had a guy in his face. Again, here's another play where the protection's pretty darn good. He could have just stepped up into the pocket, just looked over one, and it's another money ball downfield. But let's keep an eye right here. Ball snap. Looks pretty good. You know, all he had to do was step forward. Nelson really did a good job of pushing him all the way back. If he'd have stepped forward, looky, it's a money ball. Watch. I mean, money ball. Holy crap. Holy crap. He doesn't even know the ball's in the air yet. Oh my goodness. Wow. The protection was there. He could have stepped up. Heck, he could have stepped up and ran with the ball, right? Possibly picked up a first down. But he had a touchdown right here. It was good protection. I mean, I'll admit, Nelson had to move him out, as you watch. But he does. He moves him out. All he had to do was step up. All he had to do was step up. Instead, he dumps it off to Kylan for a short gain. But he had a touchdown pass. He just stepped up and looked downfield. I'm wondering if Richardson is intentionally trying to get rid of the ball quick. I don't know. Because the offensive line is doing their job. Doing their job well. Okay, guys. Remember that, 56-yard touchdown that Zach Moss had in the game? This could have been a 75-yard touchdown had it not been for one really good defensive tackle play right here by number 94. Right? He doesn't allow Kelly to get his hands on him. Everyone else blocks phenomenally. I mean everybody. Even the receivers out here. Watch the play develop. Watch 94. See, he pushed off Kelly so that he could take the angle away and get over here to make this. That was just a really good tackle. Really good play by the defensive tackle, keeping Kelly's hands off of him. Because had he not been there, had these guys right here not been there, oh my goodness, he might take this to the house. He might take this to the house. There's one guy here, but I'm telling you, he's not doing too well. And I'm going to say that, you know, there's a good chance, or at least he gets a lot more yardage. But I want to come back here. I want to focus in right here. Will Fries. Will Fries left a lot on the table last year as a rookie, right? Making us want a little bit more. This year he came out and he's just been a freaking stud. He was matched up against they put Jeffrey Simmons over him almost the entire night instead of Quentin Nelson. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't put their best defensive tackle over the right guard instead of the left guard when the left guard is a, all pro? But watch what Will Fries does to him. Jeff Simmons didn't do very much in this game at all. Let's watch. First off, Watch what happens here. Bam, he comes out here, gets a hand on. One hand. Look, Braden Smith's out of this play. He is stuck behind Will Fries. We're actually blocking this whole thing without even Braden Smith doing anything, right? Because he's stuck. Watch. One-handed, sets himself, and just keeps shoving him, angling him out of the play all the way there until finally he goes down. What? And you're going to see that a lot the entire time. This whole thing, I saw stuff like that from Will Fries. It's just absolutely studly. All right, this run isn't exactly, a monstrous run play. It was like 5 yards. But I'm telling you, it just shows how well this entire team blocks. Let's take this slowly as it comes out. All right, I'm not even going to do this under fast pace because there's so much going on here. First off, Ogletree's got the defensive end. What? That's a tight end on a defensive end. That shouldn't happen, right? But watch. Ogletree does a decent job. You got your double team here. Kelly's got your guy here. Nelson, watch. All right. Coming in. Bam. Ogletree's got him straight up. Defensive end is not pushing him down the field. He's locked him up straight up at the goal line. Great job. Double team's working well. Nelson's getting ready to come out on this linebacker. Right? Bam. There's the connection. Still, at this point, Moss now has the ball. Right? Ogletree still doing a fan-freaking-tastic job. Fries feels Smith behind him. Sees number 2 coming up into a hole. What's Fries do? All right, Smith, he's yours. I'll take number 2. Bam. That's how you do it. Moss should have just kept on coming right up through here. All right, follow the regular blockers. Because still, this is still defensive end on Ogletree. Well, Moss is able to get away from the defensive end and cut back. Look, the offensive line literally has pushed their guys 5 yards deep. All these guys. They pushed them entirely 5 yards deep. Right? That's freaking fantastic. All right? That's absolutely amazing by an offensive line. Had he cut back into that hole where I showed you right here, instead of diving in, if he'd have cut back into this hole, I think he'd have picked up a little bit more yardage or went around to the outside of Kelly. Had he cut back around Kelly, he'd have had one. These guys ain't blocked, but I understand why he shot this, though. If he could break an arm tackle, he's going to get more yardage. This is still fantastic one-on-one blocking. Absolutely. With Fries leading the way as the spear tip. That is a damn good block right there by an entire team, even Michael Pittman Jr. Now, I've said this a while. If your tackles aren't the best, they're not doing great. As long as your guards and center are able to hold and anchor and not allow any penetration, quarterback can always step up into the pocket. Always. Always. I've said this earlier, Freeland had a little bit of issues in this game. As you can see, Simmons, the defensive tackles all moved over to kind of do an overload here on this side, right? So let's keep an eye and watch what happens on this play. Yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta freaking love it, all right? Again, these 3 guys able to hold their own. Long as Blake doesn't give up the inside, this play happens, right? You see how he's got a low outside, the way he's got his arms. He's got low. Just in case he cuts in, he's able to use that arm. That right there is position so he could kick off with that back foot and push in case he goes inside, right, to protect the inside. Kelly and Nelson's got their guys. No problem. No problem at all. Blake gets beat on the outside right there, but like I said, gobs of room in front of him. Gobs of room. He just stepped right up into the pocket. Avoid the rush. And look at that pass. That is right in stride, dead on money. Oh my goodness, that's called yak yards, ladies and gentlemen. Again, even if one guy fails, as long as the outside guys, and they fail on the outside, not inside. As long as he's got a pocket to move up, you can get plays all day. Your defense just made a stop on 4th and 1 around the 5-yard line. You're halfway through the fourth quarter. You're up 3-4 points. The goal, take this son of a gun 94, 95 yards down the field, eat as much clock as possible, and put some points on the board. That's your job. Where does that lie? Offensive line. You're all about eating clock, which means you got to be able to run the football, knowing that the defense knows you're going to try to run the football or throw short passes. So their job is to get pressure, get in the backfield, right? Create havoc at this point. That is their job. And the offensive line knows it. Let's take a look at this play. Again, wow. Great job right there on the recognition. Again, Freeland gets beat on the outside just a little, but as I said earlier, push him out. But when these three got their guys way up here, it's easy just to move up into the pocket and throw that football. Get your completion. Eat clock. Eat clock. It's a good job right there by the offensive line. Again, they know they're running the football. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a guy right up here, right? So there's 8 sitting up close to the line of scrimmage. Got that safety that's come down. You know it's coming. Watch what happens. Got to be able to block. Got to be able to block. Boom. Good job. Hey, all you need is 5+ yards every run. That's what you need to do. Guess what? That's what they do. Oh my goodness. Again, you see Fries got a hand on Simmons. Looks forward. Look at the hole here. Holy crap. Now, if Kelly moved off him and hit 50, it's big time. Fries comes out. Tag 2. Guess what? Nelson comes out and hits 50. Great play all the way around. Great play. These guys are getting into the backfield of the defense and getting blocks on the second level, right? That is how you win in the run game. You double down on a double team, and then once the running back, you count, take that snap, you count 1, and as you're getting ready to say 1,000, you move off that block, and you get to the second level, make another block. That's exactly what both these guards did here. And that's how the Indianapolis Colts are able to run the football so darn well. They come off their double teams, hand them off, move into the second level. It's a great job by both guards on this play to doing what they did. Last clip, I'm going to talk about this RPO. Now, when you're running an RPO, you got to be able to run block and, no matter what. I think they probably choose wrong here, even though they get the first down, right? Let's watch the play. It's absolutely fantastic blocking up front. I mean, it's third down conversion, as you can see. Third down, easy, pitch and catch. Liked what he saw. It was an easy little play. Understand. But now let's go over here and watch the blocking on this. Watch what happens on this play. This is, oh my goodness. First off, bam, Simmons has got. Who's got him? That's Will Fries and Simmons. He's got him locked up. Look, Ogletree's downfield getting ready to hit two. You got blocked. Kelly's out front. Now, had he taken off, had he had the ball and went this way, there's no one out here. There's nobody out here, right? No one. The only guy that would have made the tackle was 37. Nobody out there. Or at least not close enough. He made that. That's no problem. He'd have got around, got the first down easy. Excellently blocked all the way around. This team blocks fantastically. Simmons was held at the line of scrimmage. I think he made 2 plays in the backfield all night. And most of the time it was Will Fries on him. Guys, I appreciate you so much for being here. Please don't forget, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time I go live or upload a video. You can share this. Don't forget, you can check out Patreon where I drop Patreon specific content. I will be dropping one about this game on Patreon. You can check out Patreon in the description of the video. This video right here, it's only $5 a month. You get a lot of extra content. And don't forget, if you want to support the channel financially, there is a donation box in the description of the video as well. Mark Streamlabs. And until next time, I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law. And as usual, I want you to have a good one.